Podcast 42 is!
You mean what Podcast 42 is?
Quiet! You're almost as bad as Freddy. What a weenie.
Like, listen, man. We ended up doing movies after the series ended. They usually starred Scooby, Scrappy, and myself. We met the Boo Brothers. We went to the ghoul school to teach. I even became a werewolf. Reluctantly, man.
Reluctant werewolf.
Yeah. Scooby, you are getting redundant.
No, Laura. Reluctant.
I got the lights back on.
Hey, where did Vincent Price and Red Herring go?
Maybe they only appear when the lights are off.
Well, that's super creepy.
I guess there's only one other person left. Who it could be.
Yeah, so I guess we better lure up and go talk to him.
Time to confront Fancy James.
Do we have to?
Don't worry, it'll be quick.
It wasn't me, and I have nothing to say to you, and I expect to be paid for my time here.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, I didn't even get to devise a dividing up plan.
Well, if it's none of them, who could it be? Fred, you got any thoughts?
This reminds me of when we were finally brought back together as a team in Scooby Doo on Zombie Island sometime in 1998. It went so well that we did movies together on a witch's ghost, fought against
Alien
Witches.
invaders.
enough with the witches, Laura, and even went on a cyber chase.
How does that help us?
Our popularity was at a high that it hadn't been in years. It was so high that they made a live-action movie about us. The movie was met with favorable reviews and spawned a sequel that was just okay.
Great, but what about the problem at hand?
The WB decided that the time was right for a new animated series and created What's New, Scooby Doo? The show was on for 4 years and is mainly remembered for Canadian pop-punk band Simple Plan doing the theme song.
I see. So should we go talk to Simple Plan?
The next series they tried was Shaggy and Scooby Get a Clue. It was a different take on the series, with Scoob and I taking on villains with inventions as they tried to steal the money I inherited from my uncle.
So maybe your uncle can help.
It ran for 2 reasons on the CW. The old WB with a new redder arrangement.
I'm not sure you people are really listening to me.
Personally, I like Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated. It aired on Cartoon Network in 2010. I thought it had a good take on the series, with addressing certain issues people had with the previous series.
Too, Laura. Really? Well, I guess if you can't beat them, join them. So, Mystery Incorporated had a more serious tone, but had some good subtle nods to the prior series. The jokes were good as well. I particularly liked when Fred moved out of his house and was living out of the Mystery Machine. Daphne pointed out how he was living in a van down by the river.
What are you doing, JL? We need to find this skunk ape Yeti foot thing.
Classic Farley.
Yeah, funny joke from a funny guy. Be Cool, Scooby-Doo debuted in 2014 on the Cartoon Network as well. It was a lighter take on the characters, which contrasted what Mystery Incorporated did prior.
The newest Scooby cartoon is Scooby-Doo and Guess Who?
Huh?
Scooby-Doo and Guess Who?
Who?
The name of the show is Scooby Doo and Guess Who?
Oh, I like that band. I bet they were great co-stars.
She's as bad as the dog sometimes.
Like, we even did movies where we teamed up with people. We have gone to WrestleMania and faced a racing demon with the WWE. We teamed up with Kiss to help them save an amusement park. There have been like so many movies, it's tough to remember them all, man.
This has been sort of helpful if we were playing Scooby-Doo trivia, but not helpful in finding our monster.
Yeah, I agree with JL. Hey, look at Scooby's bowl. It's got little pieces of paper in it.
How did those get there?
Scooby, when we're learning about something or someone, extra facts come in a fishbowl.
Fishbowl facts.
Or in this case, a dog bowl for us to read. Here, you read the first one.
Fishbowl fact number 1.
Ruby was going to be a sheepdog. Gee.
Fishbowl fact number 2.
In the original series, Fred and Shaggy are 17, Daphne is 16, Velma is 15, and Scooby is 7, or 49 in dog years.
Fishbowl fact number 3.
Scooby's cousins are Dixie Doo, Dooby Doo, Scooby Dee, Scooby Dum, and Whoopsie Doo. His uncle is Horton Doo, and his great ancestor is Yankee Doodle Doo.
My new expression is going to be whoopsie-doo. From now on. Whoopsie-doo.
Fishbowl fact number 4.
Fred's original development name was Jeff, then Ronnie. Daphne was Kelly, Velma was Linda, and Shaggy was WW.
Fishbowl fact number 5.
Don Messick performed the voice of and developed the characteristics of Scooby-Doo from episode 1 until his retirement in 1996.
Fishbowl fact number 6.
I just picked the perfect fishbowl fact for me. Shaggy's full name is... There's a last name on here.
I know.
Norval Shaggy Roberts.
Are you sure?
Yes, I read it.
That's probably been the easiest name
I
you've
thought
ever
it was
had to
Rogers.
read. She still messed it up.
Roberts.
Okay.
That's what the internet said.
That is what is on my paper.
Okay.
We have
Roberts.
a dispute.
If it's Rogers, blame the fishbowl fact.
I am.
Fishbowl fact number 7.
Scooby-Doo and Company were going to be a rock band that solved mysteries, but that was scrapped due to being too similar to the Archie show. So Josie and the Pussycats came along instead.
Fishbowl fact number 8.
Scooby-Doo is a triplet. His brothers are Skippy-Doo and Yabba-Doo. Then his other siblings are Rowdy-Doo, Howdy-Doo, and Rudy-Doo. Ruby-Doo.
But I like his cousin Whoopsie-Doo.
Whoopsie-doo.
Fishbowl fact number 9.
All right, I'm going to audition for Shaggy. Titles for the original show included Mystery 5 and We're Scared, Man.
Why are you a British woman?
I thought it was spot on. Like, you would have thought the real Shaggy was here with that.
It wasn't me.
I thought it was him.
Fishbowl fact number 10.
All right, did you know Scooby played the bongos?
Fishbowl fact number 11.
Scooby had characteristics different than his real-life dog breed. Scooby had a humped back, spots on his back, curvy legs, and a double chin.
Whoopsie-doo.
Like, man, those were fun to read. I never realized how long we've been doing this.
I did not write the fishbowl facts, JL. You guys have been solving mysteries for a long time, but it's time to finish solving ours so I can go on my cruise and not worry about a sea yeti trying to get me.
Sea skunk.
Yetifoot wouldn't go out to sea. He would stay on land in his own territory. You should worry about ghost pirates and floating cavemen in ice instead.
Jinkies.
A clue!
No. Gas. Jinkies.
A clue!
Close. I know how to catch Yetifoot.
How do you plan on doing that?
First, I need Podcast 42 to do that pop quiz thing you guys do.
No problem. I'm like Keanu Reeves.
Yes, and I need a net, some beer, rope, and a pulley. I'm also going to need to use Scooby, Shaggy, and Sabrina as bait.
Great, more running. Like, why do we always have to be the bait?
Yeah, why do we always have to be so late?
Come on. Why don't you do it for some Scooby snacks?
Okay.
All right, man. But this is the last time, okay? That doesn't help me.
Oh, Sabrina, would you do it for some gluten and dairy-free Scooby snacks?
Why didn't you offer that earlier?
I just found them at Whole Foods.
When did you have time to go to Whole Foods?
Oh, I didn't. Whole Foods came to me with their handy new app. Just select what you want, check out, and don't forget to enter the offer code podcast42 at checkout to receive a free kumquat.
All right, focus, gang. Let's catch us a monster. Do the pop quiz while we set up the trap.
All right, Fred, I will. All right. Get out your pens and your papers, your scented markers, your unscented erasers. Because this pop quiz is called Scooby-Doo is a Procrastinator. I've never heard him say, Scooby done!
No.
Scooby-Dooby done! Scooby-Dooby done. Or, what kind of car
To
does...
be done with that joke.
If you say it over and over again, people will laugh. Or, what kind of car does Scooby-Dooby Doo drive? A Scoobarero. Insert crickets. 5 general knowledge facts on Scooby-Doo in order of the easiest to the hardest to test your knowledge. They're not
Hippie
all
van.
winners, folks.
Hippie van.
Score 1 point for each correct answer. Question number 1. What was the name of the first Scooby Doo cartoon? Hint. It's the very first one. And it's a cartoon. Scooby Dooby done! Still crickets. Question number 2. What was Velma's last name? Laura, you're playing Velma. You should know this.
Yeah, Laura, you're great with last names.
If you're embodying a character, you should know everything about that backstory. And
Mine is.
question number 3. Who owns the Mystery Machine Van? Hint. It's not who you think it is. I'll go as far as give this hint. It's not Fred.
I was like, what if I don't think it's Fred? Is it still not who I think it is?
That's why I said it. Question number 4. What was Scooby's name in the original pitch? We learned that Shaggy was WW and Fred was Ronnie.
Crap, I should have listened.
It wasn't in there.
It wasn't in there.
Oh.
Why would it be in there and then on the pop quiz is question
I
number
don't
4?
know.
Trick us.
You've done it sometimes.
You have.
That's question number 1. Hint. It's half of the name of a band I really like. It's more than half of a name of a band I really like. It's 2/3 of the name of a band I really like.
All right, question number 5.
From the 80s.
That doesn't narrow it down.
Question number 5. Shaggy took part in what sport at his high school? Hint. It was not weed smoking.
Was it competitive eating?
It was not competitive eating. He did not soak hot dog buns in water to get them down quick.
That sounds gross.
All right, pencils down. Pull over your car if you're listening. Question number 1. What was the name of the first Scooby cartoon? Sabrina.
Scooby Doo, where are you?
See, you did it too. JL.
Scooby Doo, where are you?
Laura.
I also wrote Scooby Doo, where are you?
Very good. The easiest question. You guys got it all.
Except for Sabrina, she wrote Doobie.
Doobie doobie doo.
I just like to say Doobie.
Question number 2. What was Velma's last name? Laura, since you're playing Velma, what was her last name?
Kelly.
Velma Kelly?
Yes, Velma Kelly.
Sabrina?
She's from Chicago. I put Kelly as well.
She killed her husband
Velma Kelly.
and her sister.
JL?
Number 17.
Dinkley?
Ready.
Dinkley is correct. It is Velma Dinkley Kelly. No Kelly. No Kelly. There's no Kelly. Velma Dinkley.
Squish.
Question number 3. Who owns the Mystery Machine van? Laura.
Shaggy.
Sabrina.
Daphne.
JL.
Shaggy.
The answer is Daphne's father.
Ah.
Question number 4. This should be easy. Because everyone should know some of my favorite bands from the 1980s. And early 90s, I think. It might be late 80s, early 90s. I'm not sure.
You know, I should put Skid Row as an answer.
What was Scooby's name in the original pitch? Laura.
He might be Scroobert.
It was not They Might Be Giants. No. Sabrina.
I just put Kiss, short for Kiss.
I'm the Kiss fan, not him.
No.
Not a Kiss fan.
I know, but I just saw the pop and I went, whoa. I'm out of time anyways.
No, I like the pop of Peter Criss, but I was not a big Kiss fan. JL's correct. He is the Kiss fan and JL.
Dexy Midnight.
Close. His original name was Too Much.
Like they couldn't say it because it was too much of a name.
That's what it is. Too Much.
Oh,
and
I
the
thought he was
band
like
is
too legit to quit.
Nope.
Hey, hey.
Too Much Joy. Too Much Joy.
Who?
Too Much Joy. Who?
My second guess was Joy.
Oh, you need to be schooled. I think you would actually like them. Question number 5. Shaggy took part in what sport at his high school? JL.
Track.
Sabrina.
Swimming.
Laura.
He liked to dog paddle.
Lacrosse.
Ouch. Correct answer is JL. Track. All right. One of the
I'm going to
fishbowl.
take 5 for 5 on that because Dexy Midnight was the best answer.
No, it wasn't. He might be Scroobert was the best.
That was number 2.
No, Dexy's Midnight was good because it's 2/3 of their name. All right.
What did they do? What did they do?
They came on
They were
ID.
runners.
Is that what you said?
Came on ID.
COVID-19.
One of the fishbowl facts was wrong, and one of these sources got it wrong. Wikipedia, ScoobyAddicts.com, Behind the music featuring Kaja Gugu, the ScoobyStore.com, and How